14강 상황에 적절한 말 기출예제 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 KT가 제이콥에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Jacob just started volunteering at a nursing home and is planning his next visit. He recalls that not every resident in the nursing home enjoyed the activity he had prepared last time. To avoid this situation, he tries to find an activity that all residents in the nursing home can enjoy. But he can't come up with one that everyone would like. He asks his friend Katie for advice because she has lots of experience volunteering at a nursing home. Katie thinks there's no single activity that can interest all the residents. So Katie wants to suggest to Jacob that next time he should plan more than one activity. In this situation, what would Katie most likely say to Jacob?
(1번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 미즈팍이 제임스에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ms. Park, as a teacher, has known James for 3 years, and she feels happy about how hard James always works. One day, she notices that James looks upset, so she asks him what the problem is. He says that he's been busy doing a lot of things lately, but cannot focus on his work. He is frustrated because he cannot complete any of his many tasks. He also feels stressed out because he thinks that he's not working hard enough. Ms. Park thinks the problem is that he's trying to do too many things at the same time. She thinks he needs to take on tasks one at a time. She wants to advise him to evaluate the importance of each task and complete them in order of importance. In this situation, what would Ms. Park most likely say to James?
(2번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 나오미가 수리기사에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
It's really hot, so Naomi turns on the air conditioner, but soon realizes it isn't blowing any cold air. She calls the service center and asks them to solve the problem. The next day, a repair person comes and says the air conditioner needs more gas. The air conditioner works well again after he fills the tank. He leaves after giving her his business card. However, the air conditioner stops blowing cold air just an hour later. Naomi thinks there must be another problem with the air conditioner, so she calls the repair person and tries to ask him to repair the air conditioner again. In this situation, what would Naomi most likely say to the repair person?
(3번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 카렌이 라이언에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Karen works at a publishing company. Yesterday, she worked overtime to edit a new book with her coworkers. She and her coworkers had delivery food for dinner, and they threw the waste in the office trash can. When she goes to work this morning, she finds it smells bad in the office. She thinks she should empty the trash can right away and open the windows for a while. When she is going out with the trash can, one of her coworkers, Ryan, says he'll help her. She thinks she can ask him to open the windows while she is out to throw away the waste. In this situation, what would Karen most likely say to Ryan?
(4번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 켈리가 제이크에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Jake has been working at a trading company for 3 months. He's recognized as competent by his coworkers for his intelligence and diligence. However, his colleagues sometimes tell him that he seems angry. This happens even though he's not angry at all. So, Jake asks his coworker Kelly for some advice about this matter. Kelly tells him that people misunderstand him because he sometimes speaks in a sharp tone. She wants to advise Jake to record and listen to how he speaks to see how he may be misunderstood as angry. In this situation, what would Kelly most likely say to Jake?
(5번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 벤자민이 여행자에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Benjamin is a student at Hilton Central High School. He's supposed to meet his friends at the Contemporary Art Museum downtown to work on a group presentation for art class. He takes a bus to the museum and gets off at a stop about 100 meters away from the museum. While he walks to the museum, a woman who appears to be a traveler approaches Benjamin. She says she's visiting the city and asks him how she can get to the Contemporary Art Museum. Benjamin wants to tell her to follow him because he's also on his way there. In this situation, what would Benjamin most likely say to the traveler?
(6번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 마이크가 수잔에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mike and Susan are taking the same elective course, Spanish literature. Lately, Susan has been coming to class exhausted. Mike asks why, and she tells him that she recently started working part-time at a daycare center, since she likes working with children. But the daycare center is an hour away from her house by bus. She's worried that her grades will get worse since she can't find time to study. Mike thinks that if she could reduce her commute time, she would have enough time to study. He wants to suggest that Susan consider working at a daycare center that's not so far away. In this situation, what would Mike most likely say to Susan?